Oh wow, thank you. Boom. Am I really out of range of this thing? Get rid, gotta get rid of this ugly circle. Okay, now I'm in range. But I feel like I'm gonna. Why do I feel like I'm gonna fall and something bad's gonna happen? They're just. It's. I'm literally over water. Well, this part I'm not over water, but that's like whatever. So, this was much easier. I can do some of this, I guess. Peaceful game for the most part. I wonder if you can get copyright strikes for the fact, well, just for the Minecraft music. Get out. Ooh, how do you make a jukebox? Isn't like a diamond surrounded by wood planks? Never played the pig step thing. I don't know why I'm picking any of this up. I don't want it. The cobblestone's like the worst part. I'm just out of. Oh, you're out of range for like 4 blocks. What is this? Okay. Oh, that's what I want to do. I guess I'll put that away. Don't look at my chest, please. These are disgusting. I need this. Thank you. I know where things are. Don't look at me. Oh wait, I actually do know where they are. It's one of the. It's in one of the shelters. Oh, there it is. So this one, and then I think it's this. Yeah. Now what's works out alright. Oh, that was wrong. And they're right about. Oh, is that short of a song? No. Nope. Do 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 do. I'll get the rest of that in a bit. Thank you. Thank you. What? It's like one block too short. No, thank you. Thought it was like just fine enough at least. Okay, well, we got like some distance, I guess. And right there. Oop. I don't really have any other music discs besides that one. That's all fine and dandy. I didn't even know that Prison Arena was like instant, is like able to be instant mined at Haste 2. I kind of figured that it was like just one of those things, kind of like Endstone, where no matter how fast you get your pickaxe or whatever, it won't instant mine, but makes my job easier. So I'm not gonna complain. I have so much stuff to do. I didn't. Why is there so much water? Like, it's an ocean monument, whatever. But like, I already have to clear out this big area. I prefer to do it by hand. You can make like a bunch of like instant, well, not instant machine, but like AFK imble machines essentially, like the flying machines. But they save time. But I'm not really in a rush. So, and plus I don't mind doing it by hand. I mean, I'm gonna complain about it, but I'll still do it manually anyway. So it is what it is. I feel like I should have started like this world or whatever and started from the beginning, but like showed ever since like day one or like the first like initial coming into the world or whatever, but can't be too bothered because what do you call it? I've had a good amount, like 10 to 15 hardcore worlds before then that died like within the first 100 days. So the longest I had was like 800, like around there. Yeah, like 800 days, but that was I don't even I don't even really know what happened to the world. I think I just stopped playing it. Cause I used to put in like a couple. I think I put in one too many mods and it ended up getting annoying. I don't really put in many mods. I have like I always put in like two. Well, I always put in one, but if I do anything more, then it'll be like a max of two or whatever. So I like to have like the timber mod, cause who wants to do giant trees? And it takes like 10 minutes a tree. You can just do one swoop. It takes like the same durability as if you did the whole thing, so it's not really like a big issue, but that one saves a lot of time, so I like that one. And then I have the armored elytra and some mini blocks. Mini blocks more like an aesthetic thing, if anything. Just because I feel like if I like eventually down the road when I do like bigger storage system, I'll at least have like the little mini box things to like instead of signs or whatever. Hey, stop! Oh, okay. Yeah. Can you just go away? Oh, and I have armored elytra because it doesn't really take away from the fact that you have to get the elytra and then you also have to get the chest plate. Um, and I don't. And the stuff that I would die from, or like I have died from, wouldn't be something like I forgot to put my elytra on. It would be like small falls or whatever, or like I think a lot of the times what happened is if you guys have played, you know, like the elytra used to be like pretty finicky in the beginning. Well, not the beginning, but there was like a long range of like bad history with how if you went down on the ground with any kind of momentum or any kind of motion or whatever you would like to call it, then you kind of just got the full brunt of the force. That's not. not fun for anyone, so. I also have not slept in this world for it's been a hot minute, and I kind of don't want. Part of me does want to sleep every once in a while, simply because the phantoms are annoying. But then that would just make it a little bit easier. So, can you give me a moment? Cool. Okay. Well. Wait. Wait. Okay. There's so many of you guys. Yeah. Oh, that was weird movement. Can you? Thank you. You know what was the worst thing I ever decided to get? A mending shovel that has fortune. This is terrible. And then to top it off, I was like, you know what? It's fine. Let me just get netherite for it. Yeah, that's good idea. Very smart move. 1,000 IQ. Huh. Hey, stop. Can you fuck off? Thank you. Thank you. And then thank you again. Yeah, this is just whatever. Get rid of this. I'll despawn and give it like 5 minutes. Why do I have the cobble? That's what this is, isn't it? It's just prismarine. But like, it's essentially cobblestone, just blue. And it's hideous. Why do I have so much of it? Get rid of all of this, please. Maybe I'll need kelp. I don't know what kelp's useful for. I mean, you can like smelt stuff, but you can smelt a bunch of stuff, so I don't think it's like something amazing. Is it lava on? Yeah. Wait. What the heck is that? Ow. Get out of my way. Well, I guess I'm crawling. Okay. No, they're just the pistons. Okay. Shut up. This is why I have to put you in the lava, because I'm here all the time, and you guys spawn in too fast anyway. Oh yeah, I have like a bunch of sponges. I have to clear out the rest of this stuff on this side at least. Eh. I think the skeleton fell. What do I have left on this side? This is done. Why are there so many of you? Get away. It's like almost daytime, and you think, like, why can't they just stop for a second? And nope. And boop, boop. Oh, no, too fast. Okay. That's fine. That's dandy. They should have lava sponges. Like, there has to be a way to, like, either find it or craft it. And it would have to be kind of difficult to get. Because it was too easy to get, like, lava's like the bane of everyone's existence for the most part, so I don't think there should be something that you can get, like, normal sponges. Because getting the whole ocean monument stuff, by the way, is the easiest thing ever. I did that with just, like, I had enchanted diamond armor. I didn't have a totem, because I thought that, like, well, I've done, like, raids in survival, not in hardcore before. And raids were always very difficult towards the end of it, like the third or fourth, or third and fourth, sorry. Because that's when you start to get, what, the Vexes. They do so much damage, and they have, like, armor. Their stuff goes through armor, kind of like the access, like the penetration or whatever. It kind of just ignores it. Ends up being a little bit too much, so. I just found out, like, yesterday that hoes are the tool for sponges. I knew that they were the tool for, like, shroomlights and warp blocks or whatever, but I didn't think sponges too. I mean, why did that? It doesn't make any sense, does it? Why would a hoe be a tool of choice for a sponge? I know that fortune works with a hoe. That it works if you want to do like extra crops or whatever, but I don't know. The more you know, essentially. Makes this job a little bit easier. But then I had to get a hoe to begin with, so at least now they're useful. They used to just be like something you'd get for the just for the joke, rather than for their usefulness. But now they're useful. Okay. Thank you. Down. Down, boy. Oh, okay. There we go. There's so I tried to clear out this layer so that below it wouldn't have all those mobs because it would be getting like sunlight. But I think they just got louder and more annoying. And if I am going to die in this world, I'm pretty sure it'll be from fall damage. But I have like 8 totems now. I did another raid not too long ago because they spawned and I had to kill them and I went by a village by accident, so 8 totems. I don't want to have like a raid farm until it's like the last thing I do. I feel like once you have a raid farm, then it's basically, you turned it from hardcore into like survival because you're not gonna die. Well, you can die, but if you have like an endless amount of the totems, then what is the point essentially? You're like just playing survival with extra steps. That's really what it is. But I mean, they're in the game for a reason, right? So oop. And whoop. And oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I gotta put these things in a furnace. Can I run? Like, is that something I can do? I doubt it. It's getting rough out here. But do this, please. I no longer need that. I don't care about these. I don't. Do I need kelp? Should I just keep it? I definitely don't need that. I'll keep it for now. I guess there's not like a reason. Whoa, shut up. Oh. No. My Clash of Clans account. My base is rated. These rates used to be a lot higher. What is going on? Why is it so dead right now? What is going on? I didn't know the beacon made noise. That just happened. There is no one spawning. Why? Was I too close? Because normally they just keep spawning regardless. Hold up. I didn't mean to hit the conduit. What is going on? Okay, you're gonna have to die. What is going on? There's like no one spawning. Which I think that I should just go ahead and redo the bottom part. Because I took out all the soul sand. And I did every other. I don't know. Maybe I should keep it. Just. Are they getting stuck somewhere? They're not. They shouldn't be. I know I'm too close right now, but. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Where do all my extra totems go? I'm sure they're somewhere. Are they. I don't want these. Oh, they're there. Okay. I need to get sand. Whatever. I don't really need them to be crazy busy because all the chests are basically full down below anyway. It would just be beneficial. It would just be nice. I just want a little bit of niceties. The Minecraft music is very calming, very peaceful. I enjoy it. Sometimes I don't care for it, but now I don't mind it. What's really annoying is when you have the Enderman farms. I haven't built one of those yet. I've been too busy with the above ground stuff. But I also have nothing built in the Nether either. That was annoying trying to get the Wither Skulls, but I eventually got the 3. It took like 45 minutes of hunting though. And like leaving the area coming back was kind of annoying. Pretty peaceful for the most part. Thank you. Okay. And nice. Once I get this entire side done, then I'll be technically almost a 4th done. It won't be like exactly a 4th. Well, this side's done, that side. We're gonna have like these small corners left at the end of it, but it shouldn't be too bad. I don't know. The whole clearing out and the annoying part of doing this, let me tell you, the annoying part was always getting the glass on the fucking walls. That thing took forever. Because I didn't have any lapis. That was the problem. Never had any lapis whatsoever. It was rough. So I have like a plan for the center of this thing, but I don't really know. Like at the end of it, I want to have a base that's in the sky. I don't really want to have. A lot of people do bases where they're like they're inside the monument because hostile mobs won't spawn there. But I always found that really cheap. It's like when you start hardcore and you play in like the mushroom biomes. Nothing spawns there or below. Always thought that was good. That always thought. What am I, British? I always thought that was like pretty cheap. I think I tried a world in the mushroom biome, but that ended up being painful. I got bored within an hour. I've never been so bored. Because like, what are you gonna do? You have to like, if anything, you have to make a mob farm, but you have to make it in. You have to make it in the middle of the ocean, which I have one. Yeah, right there. That's up there. And I've used it a little bit, but after I built it, not too far after I built it, I ended up just having to, not having to, it's like I was forced. I ended up being able to just do the monument, so that ends up being faster, more reliable, whatever. So it wasn't really an issue. You know what I always wanted to check? Um, 50,000 sand sounds about right. I have so much sand. It is not right. I I think I have two double chests full, and that's without collecting the ones that I've. Oh, these are just my rockets. That's without collecting the stuff that's placed right now, anyway. So I gotta get rid of dirt. That's not gonna fall. Eh, eh. I wanted to jump. Okay, well we're gonna do this. Which side is safe? This side. We can do everything behind this and below. Cool. This pleases me. The instant mind of sand pleases me. I'm a fan. I don't care for these pillars either, to be honest. Yes, 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 yes. Give me whatever this is. Okay. Oh, okay, we're like almost done essentially from this for this like one line, and all the sand, of course, fell. I didn't think it was gonna fall. You did. It's so peaceful. Instant mining is so nice. It's pleasing, not peaceful. It's pleasing. I'm in college, and sometimes words just escape me. Escape, escape, escape. Ask me a question. All right. So I think I did a fucking mistake. Here's my mistake. I did the entire outside edge of this 112. Don't ask me why I did 112. 112 diameter circle in blue stained glass because I thought like, hey, blue stained glass, water's blue, it'll look like it's invisible. If I was if I remember that I was gonna get Optifine with connected textures, any glass would be like invisible. Look, I think I just fooled myself. I think that's what happened. I bamboozled myself. Also, I don't know why I'm collecting this. I literally have endless supplies of this. You know what? Can you just eat this? Yes, just I should just put it in lava. I need to make a trash can. Okay. I was like, I can't see anything with the fuck damn carrot. Okay. I think I can do everything back behind this or whatever. I don't even know what's the point of me having a conduit. I set it up when I was already done clearing everything. I don't even like it's in there. It's there, you know, and it rains and sometimes they get conduit power, but I'm not underwater. I don't know what else it gives you besides the night vision and breathing. Underwater breathing. I don't. It's not like I need underwater breathing. I have respiration 3, so even though it's not like indefinite, it's like I'm. How long am I gonna be underwater for? You're another zombie. Dude, shut up. You're like, you're embarrassing yourself. You're making those noises like you're gonna do anything. You're not. Coffee time. I kind of want to get black concrete, but I also don't care to get it. I need a shovel that's silk touch. Cause I mean I have gravel, but I don't have a lot of it. I have like 15 stacks of flint, which you don't need flint for like anything. Flint and steel, and that's like it. But fuck. Okay. Yeah, there a drown somewhere. Conduit power for like a second. Since I'm up here, I guess I can do this. I don't really have my whole motivation is just to do this one side at least, and then after that, wherever the road takes me, it takes me. Actually, what I want to do is you can switch the world generation of your world even after it's created. Like right, I just created mine as like a normal hardcore, nothing crazy, normal world generation. But I want to switch it over to amplified. Just because the amplified jungles are where it's at. Those are my favorite. Hello. You know what's overrated? Tridents. These things are weak, very weak. They don't do much. Can you stop? They don't really do much damage. Like you're supposed to like upgrade. Nah, come back here. It's like a boomerang, but eh. Fuck. It'll come back. Don't worry. It always comes back. Nah. Oh, I missed. And yeah, thank you. I mean, I guess I can just go down like this. I have so much sand. I need to place it, but I also have to get rid of it too. Well, not get rid of it. That sounds like I want to throw it away. Okay. I should really switch that to like strength 2 for right now. Or regen. I don't need regen. Strength 2. Stop. You guys are like by the water border. If you do that, it's going to be annoying. My nose has a hair on it. Never own an animal in your life. Please don't do it. Well, do it, but make sure they're like hairless. Actually, false. Hairless cats are disgusting. Or they at least feel disgusting, at least. Oh, that was just a beacon change. Word. Okay, I get it. You're mad at me. Can you just pretend to like me for a second? Okay, now where are you? Oh. I need to have... Oh, you survived. That was embarrassing. Bonk. Bonk. I have thorns on this thing, which... Well, it's on my netherite chest plate, but it's connected to my elytra, so... Get rid of that. I still consider it... I think it's the most fun whenever you have vanilla Minecraft, but you have, like... just mods that make vanilla a little bit easier. Or not easier, but, like... Oh, thanks for following, Big Shark. Mods that, like, are not easier... Oh, I like the 124. I get distracted easily. Not the mods that are easier, but the ones that are just more fun. I guess like no one wants to sit and mine trees, so obviously you have the whole. If I ever remember where my axe is, I have an axe that will do the timber mod, which is nice, and then I also have the elytra one because it's just easier. It's not doesn't cheat the whole fact of. I don't know the fact that it's like vanilla because I'm not doing anything like. I don't have Tinker's Construct. I don't have like crazy storage or anything. It's essentially just vanilla plus, I guess. Makes it easier. Well, not makes it more fun. I think at the end of the day, as long as you're having fun in the game, then doesn't matter if you have like no data packs or a data pack, you know. But I honestly don't think that the conduit that I decided to like strive and find the wandering traders for and hunt them down, I don't think it would have done anything. I have all this extra garbage. Where are these guys? Wait, there's like a hole here. Okay. Oh, I gotta check on this stuff anyway. That's whatever. Alright, well. They're like here. I hear them. Are you like... I like... Where are you guys? Oh, there you are. Okay, so... Oh, you're right there. I have a gold farm, but I still get gold. That's just something that I just don't think I'll stop. Okay. Why are there so many mobs down here? I didn't know it was like a whole cave system below me. Hey, music disc. What's this? Ward. Get out. On gold. You know what I don't want to have? So, I don't know if any of you guys like watch Ethos Lab. I started watching him a couple years ago. And it's been like off and on because people have like a lot of people, there's a lot of things on here. A lot of people have a little bit of a spurt like every month or so where they like get into this game and then they don't play it for a while and then they get back into it, yada yada yada. So essentially at that time I don't really like follow or watch videos of this game either. I have always really liked this game. I just get burned out if I'm playing survival and I feel like I have to start a new world. Not that like this is something that I would recommend, and if any of you guys like follow like the Minecraft Reddit, like I I think I posted something because there was someone that was questioning or asking like I've been playing in this world for a while. I always have to start a new one. How do you guys get around that? Like how do you guys stay like motivated to play in the same one? And I think it's not that easy. Like I personally I don't stay in one world for a long time when I was in survival. Not that like just like I finished the game because you really can't finish the game. That's the whole point of it. But I'm not the person just to like giant projects for no reason. Just keep it like that. But when you switch over to hardcore, there's always like that inevitable end. And it's because of that end that it makes you want to play. Like, because you know it's not going to be forever. Like, if you play survival and it's like a forever game, you'll get bored of doing the same stuff eventually. I mean, not everyone gets bored, you know. People just, some people just really like the fact that they can play for essentially forever. But I just recommend if you have that same issue, for me, hardcore kind of fixed that a little bit for me. Like, of course, there's gonna be times where, like, I'm a big fan of doing bigger projects anyway. I cannot build above ground very well anyway, so I normally dig and make a home out of whatever cave I'm in. And that's kind of where I do well, but I did, this is where I started off. Well, I didn't start off, I found this place. And this is the island I had. Was this is just to tell you guys. So when you switch over to snapshot, sometimes you have really weird entity malfunctions. I had this area was filled with cows, and it completely got deleted. All of them just despawned, and I also had a horse in my house that despawned from a snapshot. So I would recommend obviously back up your world, do everything you can. I don't think I have like anything here anymore. An unbreaking pickaxe, like that's not gonna do anything for me. A couple of these. What are these? Nothing that I care about. This used to be like my great chest. I'm gonna take that with me, I guess. I have nothing left here. But this is what I started off with. I need to get my axe back. Anyway, so I made this house, and it wasn't like a bad house. I took all the sand from here because I got annoyed because I needed to get sand. And then I built this really soon when I was in the world. This was like one of the first things I did. Actually, I think it was about the first thing I did. This is mine. This is that. I guess. These work well. I would suggest making this as one of like the first things you do. But not just like a normal mod farm. I got this from John Bams. He streams on Twitch too, where you have like the normal like center piece, center square, but every one of these things are full of like right below it are trapdoors, like the trapdoor rooms. So you have 4 sections of just creeper spawns, which are beneficial because let's be honest, most of the people play they kind of rush to get like the elytra, and then they have the whole you need gunpowder, you also need paper in order to make the fireworks. I don't have a don't have a sugarcane farm. Where you see the carrots on the edge of this whole perimeter, that's where I put sugarcane for a while, and I grew that, so I have like a lot to spare, and I have like a lot over here too. I have it kind of everywhere. But since I'm here, I gotta find my axe is right here. So this is I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. This is the benefit of having I need carrots. This is the benefit of having the timber mod installed, because whenever you make an axe, you have to have well, you can use it as an axe as a weapon, but when you have an axe, you have to get like efficiency 4 on breaking, all that jazz. You don't really care for unbreaking or efficiency when you have the timber mod installed. It normally is like an easier way to get it, but like why would you not want that? And it does take the full durability as if you mined every block by hand. So it's not like cheating, but it saves so much time. Like I feel like having that in a world like a data pack isn't a bad thing. Cuz I'm not playing this because I want to see how many minutes I can waste essentially. I just want to have fun doing the stuff that I want to do. And because of that, then I'm going to keep essentially having this stuff because it's fun. There's already so many things about this game that are essentially like grinding. And grinding's like obviously what makes the game fun and entertaining. Like once you grind really hard, it's rewarding to get like everything you want. But it shouldn't be like all that the game is essentially. And then oh, if I miss one, I don't want to put them all down. So yeah, now I have 5, no 4, no 5. Okay, I was right. Like 5 and some change stacks of spruce, and it took me like a second. I didn't need this wood, by the way. That was explaining. Don't do that. That's why I have a totem on. Also, I don't know. I am conflicted every time I log into the world. Are totems like cheating? I mean, it's in the game. It's fair game. These are my mini blocks. It's fair game. But why does it feel so rough? Like to have it. It's just I don't know, it feels like cheap in a way, but I don't know. If you work hard to get it, I assume that it should just be fine. But what did I have here? I had that. You need so many tools. That is not something that we needed to have, and like before. We have so many tools now. Like this is not useful, whatever. But like all these are useful, like almost necessary. So much stuff in the hotbar. Oh, I had like food somewhere. I need to get more food actually. Where is it? I have to stop by the gold farm eventually, get more carrots. But now I'm just picking up my sand. I have a plan. Hear me out. This is the plan. So my plan is essentially just to. I want to. I don't know if I should say it, but I will, cause I don't. If you guys replicate it, it's like whatever. So my plan essentially is to obviously take all the sand out, flesh this out. I want to have like a base that's like has a higher diameter in the sky above this. I want this to be like the ground thing, but I want to essentially spawn proof this area by making it a jungle, like a custom made jungle, like trees and bushes everywhere. And I want like the leaves to be all over the ground because mobs can't spawn on trees. Enderman can teleport on them, but they can't spawn on them initially. And then I'll do like a custom crack where the center of this thing is, and then below that I'll dig out a larger circle as well. And on the bottom of that I'll have the black concrete and the black glass. That's what I did in my other world, which I wish I might still have it on one of my laptops. But I essentially, in my one world, I had like a 200 diameter circle down the bedrock, and I replaced it all. And I mined so many mountains, by the way. That was a while, but I got bored because it was in survival. Flint is useless. If anyone has like an actual use for flint besides flint and steel, because like you need like one of those and you're good for like ever. So if you have an actual use other than that, I would like to hear it. Can you just get out of my way? I would assume I need to get. Oh, iron. Oh yeah. So I completely skipped and went. I just remembered. So I don't know if you guys. Oh look, rain. I don't know if you guys watch like Ether's Lab. He's good. He's great. You should do it. What I kind of like wholeheartedly agreed with is there should always be like a farm that you don't do that gives you. I almost said nutrients, but that's false. That gives you like the resource, like one of the basic resources that you just don't make because it should make caving obsolete if you have everything. So I don't care to do an iron farm. I've done them and they're really great and useful, but I hate villagers. Dealing with them is so annoying. It's a pain. It really is. Wait, I have like this thing. Oh, missed. Sorry. Oop. And where, so, what are you doing? Okay, well the phantom disappeared. That's for another day. I was thinking about doing something. Ow. What was I gonna do? Oh, where'd you come from? I heard that these do more water, These do more damage like underwater, which like makes sense, but like, will they also essentially do more damage in rain? I don't care about you. I care about the creeper that's gonna blow up my stuff. So does rain? I know that you get like thunderstorms, rain, whatever, when you don't sleep for a while, but is it like, do they just come every night until you sleep, or do they like let up eventually? Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Get out of my way. I was essentially gonna think about putting like sharpness or smite on my axe, but that is neither here nor there. That's trash. I don't have much to do in the rain. So, I can't like get my sand back. There's too many mobs. So I'll just do more sand, I guess. I mean, it's not. No, let me get rid of this. This is annoying me. Oh. Oh wait, yeah, I'm full of sand. Which corner do I want now? I guess this corner. Bump. So yeah, I would just recommend playing hardcore. It's fun. It's not ideal if you're playing with if you're playing like on a multiplayer server. Not ideal. I don't like playing multiplayer. I normally that's like what gives me burnout is when I play multiplayer because I just don't get the point of it. I always have like servers and I'll make servers with my friends or whatever, but I feel like multiplayer is the same thing as survival. You just have less bandwidth because it's not like you. Well, at least I don't. Like my friends and I don't make bases or anything together. We essentially start in the same place and then we maybe do like bosses together. But for the most part, it's just survival with more lag. And I also don't care to like always talk when I play. You guys probably have games where it's like a chill time for you. Minecraft's like the chill time for me. I don't know. I don't really play this game to like start talking and do crazy stuff. I kind of just listen to like the music and kind of just chill out. I don't do too much. But this rain's annoying, man. I want like some music. Hey, slime chunk. Sick. Oh, isn't this this takes an axe, I think. Yeah. You can take my axe. I'll take this. There's like there's at least 5 creepers, 6, 7. There's a lot. I'll come back to that creeper or to that slime. I'm not in a rush. Oh, I have a spider farm too. I did not mention that. I have a cave spider farm that I built in hardcore. That was a very big achievement. Cause cave spiders suck. They suck out. It sucks. It sucks. They don't do too much anyway. Hold up. They also don't do like. They don't give much either. I don't think it got any quieter. They give you what string, spider eyes, whatever, but they give you so much poison. I did a bad farm design, and I can show you because I'm not really doing anything besides doing sand right now anyway. So down here is where I did my mining stuff. Um, okay. I have a bunch of spider eyes. This farm does work, but like they, I, I followed this farm and I did this tutorial design because it was quick, easy, didn't have crazy redstone or whatever, and it was beginning of the world. So I thought like that's like prime, that's like ideal, that's whatever. If you get too close, these fuckers hit you and they give you poison damage. So in the beginning of the game, when I was in hardcore, this was terrible. I mean, it's still terrible. Don't get me wrong, I hate it. It gave me a lot of XP very fast though, compared to, you know what? That's what it was. So, I told y'all initially, by the way, y'all is a great contraction. That's what it is. A great contraction. It is very efficient. But besides that, I actually never. When I did my. You can shut up now. When I did that farm up there, I don't know what to call that, like general mob farm. When I did that, I told you guys that I didn't use it because I did the Guardian farm like not too far after that, which is true, kind of. But what really kind of killed it for me was the fact that, should I do like? I'm thinking I should like have a. I don't know. I'll think about that. Um, but what really happened was the fact that didn't. I did the cave spider farm like right after or like during the same time. So what really happened was I just used the cave spider farm more often because they suck, but they pile up like quite quickly. And oh yeah, I guess I should also mention this. So when you guys build farms and you have like mob cramming, unless you do a custom setting change, mob cramming is at like I think 24 or 25 mobs. I think it's 24. I changed the setting before I made this world so that the mob cramming would be at 50. So I can have 50 mobs in an enclosed space before they start dying, which helps with a lot of XP rates in farms. So, uh, but here's the thing: I don't know if you guys are the same way. Like I know, like I used to whenever I play like survival, I had a lot of AFK time because like what I'm gonna die and lose XP, whatever. I'll just like get my stuff back. It's not an issue. But when I switch over to hardcore, I am terrified of doing AFK, even if I have a totem and even if I'm like in the room, like because as you can tell by the camera, I have like a bed next to me, but next to that, I also have my couch. I'm in, like a studio apartment thing. Um, so I would just be chilling, watching something, and then have that in the background, even though I can see it. Not ideal. I wouldn't be comfortable. Like I would have to check every like so often. But I also have to do that. I have to make a item sorter for my gold farm too, because I'm getting too much zombie flesh, and that's like not ideal either. I don't know if I want to have like a unison. Unison? That's the wrong sense. I don't know if I want to have the same Y value for all of this glass, because there's like parts of this that are like higher than others. I don't know if I want to do like custom breaks and have stuff in it, so it's like wear and tear almost. But I also don't know if I want to just put it all. I don't know. I need to get rid of this gravel. I need to get up here. I need to have a silk touch shovel. Or just an efficiency one at least. I prefer silk touch. I need silk touch actually. Oh, I already got one. I actually do need to get silk touch because my whole next part of this plan focuses on having. I had a bunch of stuff in there. Focuses on having a bunch of grass. So good luck doing the grass stuff without a silk touch. And then I believe lapis is in here. See, not everything's messy. Okay. I need to do some. Is that a creeper? Oh, oh God. Let me come down here. Um, this was a bad idea actually, because they're obviously gonna know where I'm at. Um, None of this is overflowing. This one's the closest. Well, it's already full. That's the thing. Whatever. I'll leave that to another day. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is the best sound ever. I hate the sound that they make. Um, Hostile creatures can get turned down to 0. That's peaceful. That's what I want. Let's see. Do you guys play any mobile games? I used to play pretty heavily. My nose is itching. I used to play very heavily Raid Shadow Legends. Then I got bored of it. Um, so I play Clash now, Clash of Clans. I used to play like 2 or 3 years ago. They had like a bunch of updates since then, so it's actually like useful or not useful. It's like fun to play again now. But the only reason I actually got back into it was just because my friends started playing, which makes it a lot easier. Just because it's like, wait, it just makes it easier to play a game that your friends are playing. Because if you're not doing that, then Clash of Clans really isn't that much fun if you're not playing with your friends, if it's just like a normal thing or whatever. And then I got 80%. That's fine. I got destroyed. Bomb's done. Oh, I can almost finish my walls. I have like 4 walls left. I need my shovel to get mended, for one. I don't want any of this trash. Something vibrant on my table. Oh, Snapchat. Do you guys even use Snapchat? I am iffy about it. I get on every once in a while, and I don't get the story part of it, to be honest. Well, I get it. I'm not a boomer. I get it. I don't care for it, but I get it. So I guess that's essentially what it's meant, is I just didn't care for it. Do 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 do. I found it very funny that I was like, I don't like AFKing, and then I'm technically AFKing here. I mean, technically it's pretty loose because I'm literally at my desk looking at it, but it's still loose nonetheless. Gotta wait another day for that anyways, so I can get this started. Okay, can we actually get out of this thing now? Okay. No, that stays. This can go back up. Why did this sound like meat slapping against the table? That was so gross. They make it the weirdest shriek. Anyway, it sounds like meat getting slapped against the table. Two. Get this to like green at least. Close enough. Goodbye. Give me that. Okay. I also don't care for coal ever at all. I have too much coal and I will not break it up. Oh, boo. I should just grab my enchanting table and start, because I only come here to enchant now, essentially. Like that's, ooh. I'll like do this last enchant thing here. Is that it's efficiency? It's only efficiency. Why do you forsaken me? Give me this. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Yeah? It's fun stuff. Wood. And a pickaxe. I could for sure make a whole nother enchanting table and setup, and I don't have to get rid of this one. But at the same time, why I don't come here often. I still am debating whether I want to flatten this land out. I don't think it's in spawn radius to like interfere with any farms I want to do, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be easier, not easier. Don't know yet. Maybe we should keep it for the memories. But uh, word. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I guess I could just put it with all my other junk. I have like so much stuff. I'll put it here. I'll put this um here, I guess. Put this there. Wait, no, the fuck? This needs to be one away. So this is fine. Oh god. Oh god. I think it's gonna storm every single night until I sleep. I don't know why people do this. I did it. Personally, I did it because I thought it'd be like make for a nice challenge. But here I am regretting everything that I've done because phantoms I can live with. Phantoms are annoying. Please never forget that. But I can live with them. The only thing I don't want to live with are the storms. Pretend that I made a better noise than I did. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Maybe I should sleep every 100 days to reset the whatever. I forgot my grindstone. I think I can make another one. What is a grind? Grindstone is what again? Cause when I first made one, I just looked it up. A stone slab, cause that's normal. Sticks and planks. Well, I know sticks are not in there, but they're in there. Do I have planks already made? I don't. I'll have to grab those sticks. These things. And stone has to be like right here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Foolproof. Got the plan. All done. I'll do this. Put this in here. Do that. Where's the grindstone? Thank you very much. Put that in here. I don't need this junk anymore. I'll put this like that, I guess. I think I can get a better. Anyone can get a better enchantment. That was garbage. Hello. Hello. I still have more sand. Okay. I felt like a fighter pilot right there. That was crazy. I was about to die. Well, it is so difficult to die when you are actually built up. Like, you can die. 3, 4, 5. Like, it's obvious that you can die, you know? Like, it's not like a secret. It's also obvious that it's very easy for you to die once you get more set up because you get more comfortable and think that you're invincible. Oh, speaking of invincible, you know what's over? It's not overhyped, but people just overestimate the Wither. I was scared. I even made a backup of the world, and if I essentially died, I didn't. Spoiler. That if I died, I was gonna like load up the old backup and then just not fight him until I was like somehow more set up. But I had full netherite. I had no blast protection. I had normal protection. This is the armor I went in with. And I think I had I made a bunch of strength 2 potions, regen 2, instant health splash, and I was prepared. Like, I was prepared to use them all. I had an enchanted golden apple, which I didn't use. I had one, an actual enchanted one I found in a mine shaft. And you know what I did with it? I was throwing stuff out in lava and I pressed Q on it. Yeah. So I didn't use that. I think I used one of the regular golden apples. I used it right before I spawned him in. Or like once he was like spawning in. And I used a strength 2 and I got him down in like 13 seconds. And I just sat there and I was like, I was worried for this. I didn't cheese him yet because I know you can like, if you get skulls and whatever, you can put them in the bedrock at the end. I see a lot of streamers, YouTubers, whatever, when they do that, they essentially say that like once you fight them for real for at least once, like one time, then they allow cheesing in their world because they think that they've already earned their stripes. Essentially, like they got their purple heart. I agree with that. I think that if you're gonna do multiple at a time, I think that's a little bit different. Like I feel like if you want to fight like 2 or 3 and you at a time, you shouldn't cheese them. Like you should do it legit first and then cheese to see what you can actually do. Because I think that's part of like the challenge. Y'all gotta stop spawning. I hate the fish. They don't. I used to eat fish in the game because I have that farm that's like over there. This right here actually, but they get no saturation. That was so annoying. Every time I walked 2 feet, it was like you're starving. No, I'm not. I just ate an entire cooked salmon, whatever, cooked cod, just straight up ate them, ate the bones, crunched it up, and I'm fine. So, oh yeah, this thing. I should probably get more carrots. I don't think I need. If I get more carrots, I should just make an actual farm because this is just whatever. I wonder how big this perimeter that I made is. Well, I know like like the actual circle is like 112, but I don't know how much the square rectangle. I think the square is in general. Word. Yep, I hear them. The phantoms are coming. You know what's cheap? The fact that phantoms can go in water. Where's my coffee? The fact that phantoms go in water. And they swim pretty darn well, too. Okay. Long live the king. Ah. I thought I could make it. I did make it. Sure, carrot's going there now. What things can you get in here? Jump boost, haste, speed. Speed's nice, I guess. I need more sand. Wait, is that stuff cleared? Do I have... Is that stuff cleared up here? It's not. So I can do that. Oop. Um. Okay. Cool. 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 You know what looks daunting before we start doing it? Draining out a monument. Not that hard. Doing it manually is not even that bad. It looks like it's gonna be terrible. Do not get me wrong. But it's honestly not terrible. It looks worse than it is. But then again, it's coming from me. I drained out like the last world I told you about, where I did like the black concrete and black glass and a 200 diameter thing. I also in that same world had to eliminate a whole part of an ocean because that's where I wanted to build my house. And instead of moving my house, I just drained the ocean and then went down to bedrock. So that's what I did. I don't think that's much of an issue. What really gets you is if you're doing it without anything in the background. Like if you're doing like a boring task and you're not, the distracting yourself somewhat. Like whether you're watching a movie, a Netflix show. My personal favorite is anime. If you're not doing stuff like that, then you're gonna want to shoot your brains out. It's just what it is, you know. Like you get so bored. I remember a little mental health PSA, by the way. Make sure you get the help that. Why am I floating? Make sure you get help if you need it. I I mean, I'm in college right now to be like a clinical and clinical psychologist for therapy and essentially, but what you really need to think is like the reason why I want to do it is just because I want to help people. Like I know what it feels like to be in those like positions where mental health isn't great. I also know what it feels like to be in a family where the mental health isn't taken very seriously, and it ends up causing a lot of harm. So I want to help people that are in that situation. That being said, um, I remember I remember playing VR because my girlfriend wanted to have like a farming VR simulator because she like most people was really into I mean technically still is into, but they haven't had good updates in a while. Animal Crossing. So she wanted a farm VR game, and I was like, okay, that's not an issue. So she picked out a couple. There's not many of them out there, but she picked out a couple. They were for the most part like early access stuff, which I don't have a problem with. I personally like early access. It gives like the indie developers, small companies, a chance to do things that the big ones are doing. And it's nice to support the little guy, especially since a lot of the time, like the smaller games are more creative and more well thought out because they're trying to make a name for themselves and all that. But we got like two early access games, and I she our what noise is that? She gets motion sickness from VR if she like hasn't played it in a while. I'm lucky enough I don't really get that, but I was playing this game for her 'cause she wanted to get like she played it for a little bit and then she said she wanted me to try. I didn't want to, but she was really into. She wanted to like have a game together, so we were playing. Then she got motion sickness, so she handed the Oculus over to me. And I remember playing this game. I wanted to get her the car because that's like what she wanted, so she can drive it to town in the game. It was so boring and so monotonous to get that car. I got the car, and once I got it, I felt empty. It was like the first time in a very long time where I was just like, the second I got that car, I was just like, I was a hollow shell of a man. I was not okay. But most people just get like that if they play any kind of farming game because there's not much to it. There was like, I think it was like Farm Adventure VR. Good game, bad controls. It was early access. What do you expect? But there's like a harvest vac. I broke that. I broke that game immediately. I wondered how many plants you could like plant essentially in an area, and it's like you can plant carrots, cucumbers, or eggplant. I think, but if you spam click all three enough times, they grow 1,000 of each. So I just did one giant harvest. I got everything in the game, but at what cost? My sanity. Thank you. Oh shit. Either way, fun game. I recommend playing it when you are in a better state mentally than I was. But it's kind of like hallucinogens. That's hallucinogenics. Anyway, the drugs that make you hallucinate. You have to be in like a good mindset because if you don't, then you end up, you know, having a bad trip or just being in a bad state of mind. So it's all about being careful and being safe first. What is this music playing? It's ominous. Oh look, it's daytime actually, so I can do this very fast. Um, Here, cook that. I guess I have like a bunch of coal and everything, so I'm not really too worried about that stuff. That will go in there. I'm just gonna get this sand. Oh, that was a miss. That was embarrassing. How did that miss you? Alright, gotta get rid of this. Is there a guardian? Yeah, right there. So I think the initial like tutorial for the guardian farm was having, what is it? Soul sand in every block for the bubble elevator. It causes a lot of lag. I think it causes a lot of lag for snapshots. I don't get great frames anyway. I get like 50 now, which is kind of whack. But I was like, you would get like lagged out if you had like all those bubble elevators. So I replaced every other one because I was told that guardians are 2 blocks thick. They're some thick boys, but they're not. A lot of them spawn in and they don't do anything. They literally just sit there, swim there, they float, they drown, they sink, and it takes them a little bit. So I kind of wish I didn't do that. But at the same time, I have so much. I'm always in this area, so it's not like a big issue. So, it is what it is. Yeah, you play that music, white boy. How much sand do I have? I don't think that strength was the best option or the best move. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. Should I get jump boost? But then jump boost doesn't do much. Resistance I don't care about. Resistance is something I would put by a witch farm. Which I do want to have a witch farm. I don't have one near here, but that is something I would like to do. What if I like do this edge? Took a little bit, we got it. We're in the groove now. So yeah, I would recommend having Aptifine, having connected textures. This is not what we were talking about initially, but looking at this glass to make me mad. Just if you have connected textures, you don't need to have blue stained glass to make it look invisible. The normal glass is going to do the same thing. It's going to save you a lot of lapis. It's going to save you a lot of problems. This is cool though. I don't mind this. It's essentially like the same thing. I want to have sea pickles everywhere. Coral? Can I bring coral back if I have like silk touch? That too. Get rid of the flint. I think if you get right between blocks when they fall, that's where you get like the speed. I am speed. So I think that's what's up. I think this one's empty. I have so much sand. I need to organize this eventually. Okay. Well, eventually is not now, so. It's like whenever I do my homework. Eventually is not now. Later is not today. Speaking of later, I gotta work tomorrow. I just got informed. It's been almost a year since COVID started, quarantine. We're still not the same. America's not doing hot. We're doing better now that the president switched, but that's like a whole nother thing I don't want to get into right now. But I was just informed. So I work on the weekends. I do part-time because I'm in school on the weekdays. But I work at a restaurant, I'm a server, and we follow like the precautions or whatever. But when we go in the kitchen, like everyone gets like temperature read every once in a while. Not often enough, mind you. But every once in a while we get shot with the temperature gun. So we don't really wear masks when we're back behind the kitchen, which isn't great. We're by the food. I've been told it's the same around a lot of other places, if not it's worse at other places because we're at like a pretty well-off restaurant. But the dude doing expo, I was informed, is sick and has the virus, and he was the one expoing. I don't know if you guys know what expo is. I didn't know until I got into the restaurant business. Essentially, the expediter is the person that hands and organizes the food from the chef and the line to the servers and puts on the trays and whatnot. So he was with all the food. He wasn't wearing a mask. Apparently, he had COVID because I was told I had to get tested, and so I did. I got tested yesterday, waiting for the results, which I'll whatever. But yeah. So that's fun. They still, even though they told me to get tested, they're like, you're still working on Saturday, which is tomorrow. Which I mean, it's not like a problem. I hate like it's work. Work is like gotten so much worse. Like just the environment, but it's whatever. But to be told that I have to work and I might have the virus, I feel like they should shut it down for a little bit. Like one of their people had COVID, but obviously they don't want to like scare their business, I guess. But why are they still having it? Especially someone that's doing expo, I think that's kind of just dirty to me. It's just not ideal. But whatever. Karma's a thing if they end up getting it, because we serve our the predominantly we serve older people, like senior citizens, older people. So if their life is at danger, and well, it is, um, and the owners of the restaurant happen to be at fault, then like karma's a thing. I'm sure they'll get whatever they need or get whatever, but it's just a shame. It's a shame. I hope that everyone's okay. Part of me is like, given the virus, I get 2 weeks off. But that's only part of me. Don't let anyone know. Don't tell anyone that's the majority of it. It is, but don't tell them the facts. I got a good amount done. I mean, is this did I clear this? I think I did. Yeah, it's cleared. How long has it been? Hour and a half. I don't really have a stream schedule set up yet. Mostly because I kind of stream when I want to. I'm not expecting or care for this to get popular or whatever. It's like, I mean, I guess that's like what everyone ideally wants is to like either play games or to like have a community. I just want a bunch of friends to have a community where they can like do this for their job, but I don't know. I feel like at a certain point, right? Like the people that play games essentially for a living, doesn't that like get doesn't it get like boring? I guess not boring. I guess what I'm really trying to say is like I don't want playing games to feel like a job to me, cuz there's like not that many outlets out there for like a nice escape or whatever essentially. So, I would like games to be what they are, which is like fun outlet, take your mind off things, kind of like I assume reading books happens to be for a lot of people. Um, I don't read. I used to read a lot more than I do now, but now reading is like a job to me because I have to read so much for school and for all that jazz. So reading's not as fun to me as not as fun as it used to be for me. But I'm like trying to get back into reading. It's not like something I love to do, but it is what it is. Oh, what day are we on? We're at like 2:39, not long ago. Oh, 2:43. I guess every like what Minecraft day is like 20 minutes if you don't sleep. I think I was told that. I remember hearing about that being 20 minutes. Oh, hi guys. Okay, go away, go away, go away, go away. Give me the sand, please. You know what I want to get? I want to get I need to find better music, like copyright free or whatever, because now there's like guideline problems with like Twitch, but there has to be better music because I would like if you ever put like the Be Right Back screen on or like ending or like starting whatever, like the music choices for like copyright free is not they're not that great. And then what? We have Monster Cat. I love Monster Cat. I mean, they're great. They're copyright free, and they do like they're great in like Beat Saber and games. But like sometimes you don't want like crazy EDM. Sometimes you just want, or you don't want like what's it? Dubstep. That's like essentially stuff like that. You kind of just want relaxing, whatever music, but and like there's like you're allowed to do that. I don't know. I think game soundtracks are obviously like maybe allowed, but what if I like a little bit up? Yeah, there we go. But I don't know, because for the most part, if it makes me feel like whenever I have to like go or do something, I'd rather just like end the stream, start it back up again. Mostly because I'm like obviously small, like streamer wise, so I don't have too much of an audience to make mad, which is nice. Not that I obviously want to make anyone mad. It's just I can do things kind of like slow pace, my own pace, whatever, as I want. Nothing's gonna be like crazy. Like I'm not gonna like kill a chicken on camera, like make everyone angry, because that would be so sad. I have to go like up a little bit. There we go. But like I don't essentially have to do like everything correctly. Um, I don't need that. No, well I don't want zombie flash, so. That was a weird noise. One of these is yeah. Oh no. That's empty. Cool. Fuck. How did that miss? Sometimes the misses make no sense. Yeah, it's really nice whenever you find like a nice medium, a little middle part. Get that out of the way really quick. Damn, this is like a lot more space than I thought I was doing here. That's gonna stop like all the mobs. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. All right. I'm gonna do some quick stuff, so I'm gonna end the stream for right now. But I'm gonna be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. I don't want to do a be right back screen on just because I don't have any music to play for you guys or anything to keep you entertained. This is like my like second stream, so like I don't have anything to really make you guys wait in a better spot. I'd rather just end it really quick, be back in like 5 to 10 minutes instead of making you wait and look at a boring screen. So I'm done now, but come back. What is it like? I like 11. Like 10. It's like 10:40 now. Like 11 would be good. Peace. Don't go anywhere.